my darling sissies. So today I'm gonna tell you a story about the first time that I wore a dress publicly as a trans girl. But that time I didn't consider myself as a full-time like trans girl yet because I don't know. It was just not. People were just not that open back when I was 17. But anyway, so I'm gonna share with you a story of how I got to wear a dress in public for the very first time. So I'm so sorry it's a bit noisy because I'm outside. I'm eating my lunch. So yeah. So this happened back in 2007. I was 17 years old and I was about to meet my boyfriend, my first boyfriend for the very first time. I was going to pick him up from the airport and he was coming from Australia. So days before that, he sent me some money to buy a dress, you know, to buy clothes, buy makeup, buy basically everything that I needed, and also buy shoes, footwear, blah blah blah. So yeah, funny story is that I wasn't alone in the process. My sister and god sister, so in my country we have like godparents and stuff like during christening, and so yeah, so that's what happened. My god sister and my sister were involved, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how they were involved. So when I was 17, I had this insecurity about my legs because I used to scratch my legs a lot. And I had scars all over my legs. So I was like always insecure about that. So I used to cover them with leg makeup. So basically it's like foundation for your legs. And that is how they got involved. And of course I wasn't really... well, the dress that I picked out was a baby doll dress, so it wasn't complicated to wear. But what they helped me with was the sandals that I bought. It was so corny. It had like gold rhinestones. And it was brown. And it was just, you know, it was just, at that time, I thought it was pretty. But now looking back, it looks like, I don't know, I don't want to talk. I don't want to say stuff that I might get canceled for, but it's not the kind of footwear that a girl of 17 would wear. So yeah, so basically how they got involved is they helped put leg makeup on my legs so that they look flawless. And with makeup, they didn't know much. I was more adept in makeup, so I did my own. So they helped me wear those shoes, you know, strap them on and stuff, buckle them up. And so basically it was a process of makeup. Well, skincare wasn't like, I wasn't a huge skincare addict when I was 17. I was just basically like every 17-year-old. And I'm a millennial, so... If you're a millennial and you're you experience being, of course, you experience being 17, but you know, skincare wasn't like, skincare makeup weren't like part of our daily routines when we were 17. Like, we were not as good as how Gen Zs are good with makeup at 17. So basically that's the point that I'm trying to make. So yeah, I showered, of course. I scrubbed everything from top to bottom because I knew that I was gonna be kissed for the very first time. Well, I'm lying, that wasn't my first kiss, but you know, it was my first boyfriend. So it was my first kiss with my boyfriend. So I had to smell good. I could still remember that I was like wearing a Victoria's Secret body spray. I think it was Love Spell, if I'm not mistaken. And so yeah, skincare, makeup, and then I wore a baby doll dress. It was yellow. I wore golden rhinestone shoes. And that was the first time that I wore makeup, and I think I looked pretty cute. My hair was like, I think shorter than this. It was like up to here, and I was wearing a clip here. So my hair was brushed up and I had a clip here. So I looked like a troll in a baby doll dress. The very first time wearing a dress in public wasn't as daunting as it was supposed to be, because my boyfriend asked me to get a private car, to rent a car. So basically I got picked up from home, so it was just the driver who saw me. Oh, and then I went down from the car when I was in the airport, the arrival bay, and I didn't get like funny looks for like being in public and wearing a dress as a femboy, because I think that I'm not tooting my own horn, but I'm kind of like, I look pretty feminine, but of course the hairstyle was like not giving. But yeah, I felt really confident, because I think that because my sister and god sister were very supportive of this meeting. So yeah, that was one of the most memorable times of my life. I still believed in love. No, just kidding. I'm not jaded, and I'm a romance writer, so of course I believe in love. But yeah, so that's it. That's the story of how I dressed up, wore a dress for the first time, and wore it in public for the first time. So yeah, so guys, I'm gonna try to look for a photo of me wearing the dress, but I don't have a photo of that actual time, but I have a photo of me wearing a dress, and I was like wearing hair extensions, so I had long hair in that photo. So yeah, I'm gonna share it with you guys if I can find it. And thank you so much. I hope that you can visit FindFemboys.com. It's a platform that I created so that sissies, crossdressers, and femboys can connect with people who love them and with people who are the same. And I hope that you continue reading Lily Leswood books. Well, I know some of you do, and I'm very thankful for that. So I'm gonna eat my lunch because I have diabetes, and my sugar is really going down now. So I just had to tell that story. Thank you so much for sticking here and listening to that old story. Thank you so much.